Have you ever wondered how your phone recognizes your face and how Google finishes your sentences? Or how TikTok knows your vibe before you do? That's not magic, it's a machine learning. In this video, we are going to talk about machine learning. Let's break it down. No boring lectures, no complex math, just real talk about how machines learn to think. Let's dive in. So, what exactly is machine learning? So, what is machine learning really? In simple terms, it's a method of teaching machines to learn from data without being told exactly what to do. Instead of programming every rule, we just give the computer a lot of examples. And like a toddler figuring out shapes and colors, the machine starts spotting patterns. Imagine giving a computer thousands of photos of cats and dogs. You don't tell it the rules, just the labels. The machine learns that dogs usually have floppy ears and cats have whiskers. And from then on, it can guess on its own. Okay, cool. But where have you seen ML in real life? Let's count it out. Let's talk about like Face ID. Your phone uses ML to recognize you. If you bought a hoodie and now you see ads for sneakers, that's the another example of machine learning. Machine learning also helps in health sector. ML helps detect diseases faster than ever before. And you have the example of self-driving cars. They use real-time learning to avoid collisions. And in the music and video streaming, we use machine learning. Ever wondered how Spotify or YouTube gets you? So, machine learning is everywhere, and most of the time, you don't even notice. So, now the question is how does machine learning work? Let's break it down how it works step by step. The first thing is data collection. You gather a lot of examples, could be text, images, voice recordings, anything. Garbage in, garbage out. If the data is bad, the model is blind. Training the model. Here is where the magic happens. You feed the data into an algorithm, think a recipe, and the machine adjusts its internal math until it starts to get it. Then the testing and prediction comes in. Now you give it brand new data and ask, hey, what is this? And it guesses with surprising accuracy. It's like raising a child with flashcards, and then one day they just know the answer. Think robots learning to walk or AI beating humans in games like chess or Go. So every ML project starts by choosing the right approach. So now the question is why machine learning matters in 2025 and beyond. So why does this even matter? Because machine learning is the engine behind most modern tech revolutions. Smarter healthcare, more personalized education, safer cities, better climate modeling, and yes, even cooler TikToks. Companies are racing to use ML because it helps them understand people better and make faster and smarter decisions. So, machine learning is how we teach machines to learn from experience. It is not just science fiction anymore, it is powering the apps in your pocket, the car you drive, and the world we are stepping in. Now, depending on how we teach them, ML is divided into different types. The first up, supervised learning. Here we teach machines with a labeled dataset. That means we give it the input and the correct output during training. It's like teaching a kid with flashcards. You show them a picture of a cat or say cat, show a picture of a dog and say dog. After enough examples, they can recognize cats and dogs in new pictures without your help. Real life examples: email spam filters, label spam or not spam, predicting house prices based on the size and location, face recognition in your phone's unlock feature. Fun analogy: supervised learning is like having a teacher guide you every step of the way, giving you the right answer so you can learn faster. The next is unsupervised learning. Here the data has no labels. The machine learning gets bunch of raw information and has to find patterns on its own. It's like giving a bunch of puzzle pieces to someone without showing the final picture, and they figure out how pieces group together. Real life examples: customer segmentation for marketing, grouping people with similar buying habits, grouping similar news articles together, Spotify creating playlists based on your listening patterns. One analogy: unsupervised learning is like a moving to a new city and figuring out your social circle from scratch. No one tells you who should be friends with who, you just figure it out. Last but not the least, reinforcement learning. Here, the machine learning learns by trial and error, getting rewards for good actions and penalties for bad ones. It's like training a dog. When it sits, you give a treat. When it jumps on the couch, no treat. So, real life examples: self driving cars learning to navigate safely, game AI beating humans in chess or Go, robots learning to walk without falling. Fun analogy: reinforcement learning is like playing a video game you have never played before. At first, you fail a lot, but every time you win points and you remember what worked and do more of that. Here is a quick way to remember: supervised has labels, learns with the answers provided; unsupervised, no labels, finds patterns itself; reinforcement learns by doing with rewards and penalties. So think teacher, detective, and gamer. So now you know the three main types of machine learning. In the next video, we are going to deeper into supervised learning, how it works, the algorithms behind it, and the real world demos you can try yourself. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment telling me which type of machine learning do you think is the coolest. See you in the next one.